today. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 10 carries, 102 yards, and a touchdown.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. And Lance now to throw. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll run. This is Trey Sermon. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And they'll try and run for the first with Sermon. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man,
touchdown! Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And what I enjoyed watching this week when we had a chance to watch them at practice, the easy camaraderie that he has with his offense.
A lot of respect.
A lot of respect, and frankly, I thought it spilled over to the defense. All the defensive guys were coming over and teasing and joking with him. You can tell they respect the heck out of him and really want to play well for him.
We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
They go play action here on 1st down. Out to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. But 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Mostert. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Lutz good on the extra point. We are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Raheem Mostert. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media, will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
A 6-2 is their record through the first 8 weeks. Now, Charles, what is your assessment for them in the second half of the season?
Well, I think that the road gets a little bit tougher for them. And when I look at their schedule, I see some of these road games, and I know those are going to be difficult. But this is a good team, so I'm going to go with 11-5. That seems about right, and I think that'd be a nice accomplishment, too.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They hand it off to Mostert.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play? Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
On the handoff, this is Mostert.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Finding room to the 20. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Don't stop that motor.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Here's Mostert.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
They'll run with Mostert. And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Lutz puts this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Lance now on first down.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Lance now on first down. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And McManus able to put it through, and that will knot things up here late in the first half. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So thanks to the late. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, they'll throw.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Grover Stewart able to record his 5th sack of the season. At that time, finally a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good size run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called. Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Touchdown, Jets. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
That's with the extra point. That makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the delay, here's Hunt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
is Lance on third down.
That is caught. It's Williams.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Lance looking to throw it.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Not much there, only a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Here's Lance to throw it.
That's Samuel, caught left side. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
And Lance going to throw.
Caught left side, Williams.
And he is going to have a Niners first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Kareem Hunt,
his 9th touchdown of the season.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. New York's offense back out there and set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Running on first down is Mostert, but he can only manage a yard, and that's about it before he's tackled.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, they'll run it with Mostert.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run is going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. On the move to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away.
That's pulled in, the veteran Carter Landry.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Lutz good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So Lance and the Niners down 24-17. A little over a minute to go. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that's caught by Williams. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The 49ers moving hastily. They're scurrying to the line. And Lance's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. Lance trying to urge his offense to go quickly. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
One final try now for Lance. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. But, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So for the Jets, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Niners, the perfect season was apparently not meant.
You know, as long...
tonight. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
A check-in on the numbers last week for Robinson.
13 carries, 91 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
This defense for the Jets, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. The numbers for him from a week ago: 16 carries, 78 yards.
After the last game, they had plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Well, Carter Landry maybe doesn't have the speed he once had in his Longhorn days, but he showed a nice little burst after that catch.
Almost like he had a little bit of a throwback there, huh, partner? Because while he was never really a burner, he did have the ability.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
The linebacker C.J. Mosley in on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
He finds his man complete. It's Sanchez. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 25-yard line.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down and 4.
Lawrence. Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Lawrence to throw.
This is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference. That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now back to throw. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
They'll set up a throw. Rolling to his... And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville offense ready to go back to work.
Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass, no interceptions for him personally to this point.
That's not good enough, man.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
On 1st down, Lawrence to Chenault on the slant.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Now Lawrence.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tyler Higbee in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jaguars have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
So thanks to due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Taken in at the 3. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Well, the Jets head out on offense here to start this 3rd quarter.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. A big play there on the keeper.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Raheem Mostert
With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Now Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Robinson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level. But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Carl Lawson able to record his 5th sack of the season. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28.
A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL. Career, not a bad number at all.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Lawrence will throw. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field,
Want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth?
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pass. And the Jaguars are right back in this football game. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's complete to Robinson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
2nd and 11 now.
Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. This is caught by Robinson. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And got his man. Complete.
Go time, baby.
The way in. Touchdown, New York. Mecole Hardman, 82 yards. And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville offense ready to go back to work.
And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they've made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing them all sorts of trouble.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 36, Lawrence. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. To throw again on second down. Lawrence. Open man is Higbee, the tight end.
And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Oh, did the Jags get this? Yes, Jags football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Now Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly.
They'll look to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Able to complete this to Chenault.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Lawrence going to throw again. Over the middle, he's got Chenault.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Buying time to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is